official imaging provider for the SAIT Trojans.
Head coach for the Huskies is the now the starting lineup for SAIT Trojans. Half forward number 20, SAIT Feb. At guard number 7, AC number 8 at guard.
What it is, what it do, and welcome to the Bubble, the home of the SAIT Trojans on certain occasions as we get ready to have the SAIT Trojans take on the Keyano Huskies, and Macy Mulholland tries to start us off with a three-point shot and has a chance now to go to the line and shoot.
Man, Josh, you talk about legendary rivalries. This is SAIT. This is Keyano. This is the big one. Everyone knows what's on the line here tonight. It's a tough uphill battle here for the SAIT Trojans, but if they win out and get some help from some other teams as well, mainly Ambrose, maybe Briarcrest, they can maybe sneak into the playoffs, but they got to start here tonight with an unbelievable win. We'll see if they get it done. 2 consecutive misses by Brooke Baker, but hopefully she'll get him back one after that.
Yeah, she'll find her shot, like you always say, Jermaine. Shooters keep on shooting, so she'll hopefully be able to find that shot. And now we get to see the Keyano offense and get to see what they can do in this one. Almost gets stolen away there, and here comes the near wall. They'll look for a big game from a near in this one. Here's Macy Mulholland. Gets Brooke Baker on the backdoor cut, but Baker can't connect on that one.
3 straight looks, nowhere to go. Got to do a better job of finishing inside. They're getting those shots. Time to make them pay.
Here's a near wall. Mid-range jumper is good.
That's something you like to see. Near gotten the jumper going here early at the start of the game. We'll see if she kind of keeps that going and gets that same kind of feeling passed on down the line.
Pass that out right there is Taylin Tucker. Watch out for her, averaging almost 19 points a game. Now down in the paint is Besic. Trying to get it back as the shot clock's winding down on the Huskies. Back to Tucker. Tucker trying to find some room. Passes it out to Besic. And then stolen away. Macy Mulholland gets on the ground and steals it away.
That's why you stay busy in the defensive area, painted area. Macy Mulholland getting on all fours, getting herself a steal.
Has about an alley-oop action there. Can't get it. Essie Pryor's underneath.
Yeah, and you talked about it off top, Josh. When you're talking about that Keyano offense, you are talking about 18 points a game in Kaylin Tucker, 5'6", fourth-year guard and esports major. How about that, Josh?
Ooh.
You think she's got some sticks? I don't know. We'll see how she got the 2K going on.
Got him, yeah. Here's Tucker, as I mentioned, almost 19 points again. Gets it down to Besic. Besic trying to find some room against a near wall, but a near going in there and grabbing it. Jump ball. Possession will stay with the Huskies. And how's about that right now? That's been the kind of go-to right now is Tucker to Besic.
Yeah, and I tell you, it was also the go-to. How about a near wall, 2 quick steals, able to make it out.
Passed across. Kahn trying to get it to go. Besic trying to go down for the rebound. And the ball will stay with the Huskies.
Tell you what, Josh, they got that huge height advantage inside when you're looking at Besic, and you're also looking at Twin down low. 2 players both coming in about 5'9" and 5'10", respectively. We'll see if they can really put that height advantage to use, because so far, not working out for them.
Tucker will inbound. Gets it inside to Besic. 3 minutes in, Keyano still looking for their first bucket. Nice drive to the hole there, but can't get it. And now Baker on the attack for SAIT. She gets it ahead to Macy Mulholland. Macy trying to find her shot in this one. Goes down low to Pryor. Back to Mulholland. Mulholland, a little awkward there. Seems like she lost her balance when she went up for the shot.
That she did, but the process is there. You like that. People are cutting right now for SAIT, getting to the basket, trying to create contact. And speaking of creating contact, there she goes right on cue. Kaylin Tucker showing you why she's so elite, Josh. That's a lefty.
Yeah, great take there by Kaylin Tucker. Speaking about elite, a near wall, trying to show what she has. And then Bessa gets a block on S.C. Pryor. Pass back out. Here's Macy. Can't get the three to go, and Tucker gets the rebound. Tucker drives in, gets it to go.
Tell you what, that interior defense going to have to show her up, Josh. Can't just part like the Red Sea right there. Kaylin Tucker is going to make you pay inside. Make sure you put your body on her and make her uncomfortable.
Baker set up the offense, gets it down to S.C. Pryor. Back to Stagel. Shot clock winding down. Beautiful dime inside. Finding S.C. Pryor. She knocks in the two.
Back door. There goes SCP, Josh. Great no-look pass and an even better job finishing in there in the interior. Josh, as S.C. Pryor gets her first two of the game.
And then elite steal by Stagel to the hole for two. And SAIT is rolling early in the bubble.
That's exactly why they brought her in, Josh. Half-court defense. Meg Stagel showing you why she's so good at that. Picking up a steal, two on the other way. Light work.
Tucker hands it off to Garreau. Again, they're trying to look for Bessa. Good job hedging there by a near wall. And that was all a near wall right there. Great job hedging, making sure they don't get it to Bessick.
Most definitely. You know, a near wall is on one here defensively, Josh. Her interior defense has been next level to start this game out. 2 steals down low and also creating that turnover as well. Watch out. Here comes a near wall on the inside.
Yeah, near, we've seen her on the offensive side, but can't get the defensive prowess that you see as much as she's doing right here, doing a tremendous job on Bessick. Try to go down low there, and near overthrows that pass, and the ball will go back to the Keyano Huskies. Kaylin Tucker calling the play, not even using an announcement, just tugging on the jersey for the play. S.C. Pryor takes the guarding abilities on her. Here's a three. Can't get that one to go down for Godot. Rebound underneath, fighting for the rebound. Ava Curl snatches it away.
There you go, Josh. The same frame continues here. It's all about that interior defense working so well for the Trojans. Look at a near wall go.
Yeah, nice take there by a near wall. She get a chance to go to the line and shoot a pair.
Come on, man. If you let a near wall get into that front court, Josh, collect herself, and then gather and attack the basket, she's either A, going to get fouled, or B, going to get the two. We're going to see right now, you hear Coach Dwayne Village just letting his girls know, can't let that happen. Lock it up at 3/4, make her work for it.
This Trojans team, we didn't get a chance to talk about it just yet, but the playoff implications for both these teams. Right now, Keyano they could have a chance to get up to as high as 3rd in the Northern Division. SAIT, they need a lot of help, and it starts tonight. They got to win tonight, and then they got to get the biggest spoiler of the CCA season, not just the ACAC season, of the CCA season, beating the undefeated Lakeland Rustlers, but one step at a time.
Yeah, most definitely, Josh. It's a big game on tap for tomorrow, but we're here tonight, and first you got to go through these very tough Keyano Huskies. They're not going to roll over.
And we've talked about it with the SAIT Trojans. They're doing all the right things. They're ahead of their opponents in a lot of major categories, but the stats aren't equaling out to W's.
Yeah, and sometimes you just got to vibe, Josh. I was spending some time with Kyla Varga pregame, and she said something was completely different this week. They were just easy, free, having fun in practice. Everyone's on a light level. We're going to see if that turns into something here today and turns into a win.
So we know it's a talented team, so we'll see if that affects. Nice take. Baker to the hole. Can't get it to go.
That's tough right now. That was missed, but Josh, interior defense right now, something of a miss for the Keyano Huskies. They got to toughen it up inside.
And then a block down low. They get it back. Here's a 3-ball. Can't get that one to go. Keyano comes in as a 19% three-point shooting team, hoping to improve that this evening.
Yeah, you got to use that to your advantage if you're SAIT. Make sure you work on them outside and see if you can get it going.
Nice bucket right there, and SAIT rolling right now up 10-4 with 4:25 left here in the first.
Oh, Ava Curl. She got hands, Josh.
Yeah, getting stolen away. Ava Curl goes downhill, and then she gets knocked away. They were almost ready to call the timeout there.
Yeah, that's a great recovery, though. Even though Danica Cato lost the ball, Josh, she got back, recovered in time, make sure to get that block. That's why you don't give up.
That's exactly why you don't ever give up. They had the ability there in the steal to go downhill, and like you said, not giving up. And it pays dividends now. Can they convert on the offensive side? Only 4 points for Keyano in the first 6 minutes of the game.
No doubt, Josh, and they're getting outworked on this half of the floor right now. Got to work that ball around and see if he can break the defense, because right now, SAIT's defense is next level.
They try to feed it inside to Tucker again.
Look at the hands. Look at the hands. Look how busy down low.
Man,
White jerseys.
smothering defense right now from the women of Troy. Macy Mulholland gets it down low to Leiberts. 3 ball. Eva Curl trying to get it. Libert trying to get on top of it. Libert comes up with the rebound.
That's right. Hard hat down. Now go Libert. Second chance opportunity.
She travels. And Keyano's going to call a timeout. You're watching ACAC basketball on ACAC TV.
Turn great D into easy O.
So 10 to 4. 10 to 4 right now. Macy Mulholland gets it to go. Macy's been shooting, and like you always like to say, Jay, shooters shoot, and she finally finds one right there for herself.
Yeah, keep putting them up. That's what Mason Mulholland does, Josh. Missed her first one, but that's how you bounce back. Shake it off, get that second one to go from about 15, and see if you can keep the momentum going.
Now trying to answer back. They go down in the paint to Twin. Twin, she can't get it to go. Macy Mulholland gets it to Stagel. SAIT trying to get up by double digits in this one. Nice take to the lane and can't go down right there. Tough break there for Macy Mulholland.
Yeah, great take, but there you go. Full court take. A look, and you knew the foul was coming. Josh bumps her with the chest, but going back to that miss by Macy Mulholland, granted she missed it, but she's getting whatever she wants right now offensively, Josh, whether it's inside, outside, or from the mid-range. If that continues, Keyano could be in some trouble. They got to tighten things up here just a little bit.
Yeah, she can get it to go down. She's 1 of 5 right now, but like you said, Jay, she's able to find a lot of those looks. She just got to connect.
Yeah, most definitely.
This is Twin right now with the ball. Tucker gets it inside, dribble, and can't get it to go. Second chance for Tucker, not good either. Is third time the charm? No, it's not.
I'll tell you what, Josh, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 shots there for Kaylin Tucker. Couldn't get it to go, but came awfully easy. Look at the double team at the trap now.
And Keyano right there wanting a little bit better defense right there. They're not gonna get it right there.
Yeah, it's important, Josh, when you're doing a half-court trap. That third player has to be in the free-range zone. If they're not, it's too easy to get that pass out. You saw that's what just happened just right there.
Near wall checks back in the game for SAIT. Pass inside, back to a near wall, up, under, can't get it to go. Good job there by Twin, standing tall and deferring the shot.
Yeah, 5'10" for a reason, Josh. Verticality, 12-6. Make sure to use all of that height and affect every shot inside.
And now here's the take by Tucker getting the ball right now. Down low is Twin. Twin can't get it to go.
Perfect double team. You saw near wall come over, Josh, and just kind of make Twin uncomfortable on that left block. Unbelievable interior defense here early on from a near wall.
So 1:30 left here in the first. 12-14 right now. inside to Twin. And once again, a near wall showing her defense, but that one goes out. It will stay Keyano ball.
I'll tell you what, Josh, I don't think I've seen interior defense this tight from a near wall ever, frankly. She's acting like she's 6 feet down there, affecting every shot, picking up rebounds, and not to mention on the defensive side, offensively as well.
Yeah, we talked so many times about SAIT maybe not having that big post present. There's a nice bucket there by Tucker. But right now, who needs that post present when you got a near wall? See what the call is right here.
I think it's a T. I think they got Tucker.
There you go.
Indeed. I understand. She was frustrated. Yeah. She thought she got fouled down low. She let the ref hear about it. Ref heard one of those magic words and let that T fly.
Tucker, the only Husky right now with any points. She has gone 3 of 7 right now from the field. The near wall misses the free throw. 4 rebounds for her early on here.
Yeah, 3 of them on one possession there last night. Working hard is Kaylin Tucker.
So 12-6 right now after the tech. SAIT having one of their better quarters to start off with, but we've seen the SAIT Trojans start good. It's how they finish. And there's a travel, and the ball will go back to the Huskies.
There it is, Josh. That's the first possession in a while that I've seen the Keyano Huskies really play good D straight up, shoulder to shoulder on the near wall, and you see what it caused, the turnover.
Ball rolls. This is Tom Chuck. Gets it back out to Tucker. Tucker has not sat yet, and she hasn't shown what she needs to. Garreau can't get it to go. And then a rebound right there by Tom Chuck. Tom Chuck guarded by Mulholland. Goes around, goes up, can't get it to go. And that's been the kind of quarter it's been for the Huskies.
No doubt, getting right to the rim and just unable to finish, as Tom Chuck could not get that great drive finish off the 2.
Corner lawn 2 there. Not able to go down by Vanessa Cormier, who had a great game last Saturday. Got her season high last week and hoping to duplicate it here this evening. Tucker goes in strong, can't get it. Bessett got a hand on it, but it goes to Macy Mulholland. The Wolf called for it down low. She gets it back. Macy Mulholland finishes.
G to G, classic right there. How you end off the first quarter. Josh, little give and go. Great finish there by Macy.
2 seconds left. They got to throw it up. And didn't realize what the clock was there. So we will go to the next quarter. It's the end of the first. Right now, it's Trojans leading 14-6. You're watching ACAC Basketball on ACAC TV. Back to the bubble as we have the SAIT Trojans and the Keyano Huskies. SAIT 14-6 right now for Keyano.
No doubt, Josh. Through 10 minutes, one thing is very evident. Both teams get into the basket almost at will. It's going to come down to which team can finish consistently to really get out right now. Granted, SAIT's got the nice big juicy lead, But if, Keyano puts together a couple shots, get a couple things going consecutively, they can be right back in this thing. Let's see if they can do that.
See if they can do it indeed. Keyano looking to have a hotter start this time around. Puts it inside, overthrow it, and then stolen away as Baker now brings it downhill.
Yep, free safety, classic Brooke Baker, Josh, just kind of floating around in the key, waiting to pick up a steal, and she does just that.
Stolen right back, throwing downhill on the break, finishing off the glass. 4-2, nice take right there for Khan.
Yeah, there go Lamise Khan, Josh, in the open floor, making sure to get her scoring started off nice with an easy layup.
Shot clock winding down on SAIT. Three up for Stegall, knocks down the tray.
There it is, Josh, and that's exactly what happens when the zone defense is too slow right there. One rotation missed all day for Meg Stegall to put up that three and knock it down.
Huge bucket right there for Stegall. I don't see Stegall hit a lot of threes, but able to knock that one in right there.
No doubt, Josh, no doubt. Perfect hands.
Hands in the cookie jar right there, stolen away by a near wall. Passed ahead to Stegall. Baker. Pass right there, intercepted right there as Tomchuk gets it. Going one-on-one, dimes it off, finds Tucker, and Tucker gets it to go.
There you go, perfect pick off there by Tomchuk. Head on a swivel, pushes the ball up the floor. Kaylin Tucker runs with her and is rewarded with an easy two after the assist.
Nice pass inside. Baker can't finish though. So Tomchuk still looking for her first buckets. Tucker looking to get into double digits, has 8 so far. Shot clock winding down. Tomchuk was going to cut there, I thought, and then a air ball on that shot, and back to Baker. Baker passes ahead as Stegall gets it, guarded by Tomchuk. Down low to a near wall. A near in the corner, 3 ball. Macy can't get it to go. Rebound by Baker. Baker, jump shot, no good.
Tough right now, Josh. Right now the ball movement is beating the zone defense. Unfortunately, as I said at the beginning of this quarter, it comes down to finishing. Got to get that in the basket.
Khan trying to get the 3, chasing it down. Just stays in, so no over and back there, but 10 seconds on the shot clock right now. 17-10, Trojans up. Tough defense again. Just a wild shot throwing up, and that is what you call a shooter's roll right there for Tucker.
There you go, Josh. A little lefty push shot after the behind-the-back snatch back real quick there from Tucker, showing you she's got that offensive prowess.
I see Pryor can't get that one to go. Fight for the rebound. It's Besic. Here's Khan. Hands it off to Tucker. Down low. Besic passes around, finds Tomchuk. She throws up the tray, can't get it to go.
We talked about it off top, Job. 19% on the season here for the Huskies from three-point range. If you're the SAIT Trojans, at this point, you just let them try to beat you from out there, because so far, not working out.
And Tomchuk, one of the better three-point shooters on this team. She came in shooting 30% from downtown. So we know she has range. She came close in that one, just hitting backside iron in that one. As we've almost now passed 4 minutes, and you can see the Huskies starting to get back to their game, closing in here on SAIT.
Yeah, most definitely, Josh. And it starts on the defensive end. Like Coach Vigilance has been preaching all game long, got to pick up those feet on defense and go to work. And so far, like you see, Josh, climbing back in here.
Jump ball, and the possession will stay with the Huskies. Sub getting ready to come in here for the SAIT Trojans, as Brittany Vandemunt will come in, taking out a near wall. 10 seconds of the shot clock as they inbound. Gets it inside to Twin, gives it right back. Tucker for the 3. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, and Garreau is able to get to it. Finds Khan. And a foul is going to go against Brittany Vandemunt. It'll be her first.
I wonder, Josh, if the Keyano Huskies now, seeing that both a near wall and Brooke Baker on the bench, are going to start to attack the paint a little bit more. So far in this game, they've been absolute dogs inside, getting hands in, popping balls loose. Now's a chance for Keyano to get in there and make some noise down low.
Well, Stegall gets in there, and she gets a steal. Doesn't have anyone to go to. Gets it down to Ava Curl. Ava Gets that stolen away. Good job there from Godot getting in between. And then a Hezzy finish, and then a foul right there. Looked like a denial. Macy Mulholland will pick up her first foul.
Yeah, Hezzy pump move there. Lamise Khan stops, waits for Macy Mulholland to get in front, and just kind of goes into her chest, creates that contact. That's a good move right there, showing a little bit of patience in the open floor.
So Godot, who hasn't been at the free throw line yet, shooting 50% on the field, bumped it up a little bit, making that one. And 100% that time, and now it's just a one-possession game for the Huskies, as Besic will come in at the next whistle for the Huskies. Down low, nice give and go. Can Pryor finish it? Yes!
Real nice. How about Vandermont on Pryor on that one, Josh? Little big-to-big action on the left block, looking real good. Off of a press break as well. You don't see that every day.
Bucket the SAIT Trojans needed right there as Keyano is pressing. Here's Twin. Now SAIT showing that zone. Tucker in the corner. Here's a three. Can't get it to go, and the struggles from three continue for the Huskies now. 0 of 8 from downtown in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. If you're SAIT, let them keep firing out there. They got to make a couple before you start to respect that shot. It's working out for you thus far.
As Pryor hook shot can't go, and Twin gets the rebound. Under halfway through this second. We are flying by right now here at the bubble. Here's Tucker. Dishes it in the corner to Twin. Twin. Charge, and the ball's going to go back to the SAIT Trojans.
Josh, 5'1", third-year player. If I've said it once, I've said it 8 quadrillion, bazillion, zillion, septillion, a gadillion times. Ava Curl inside, Josh, takes a charge yet again, creating offensive opportunities where there seem to be none. Intangibles. It's all about that. Get that hard hat on, go to work.
Ava, the heartbeat of this team on the defensive side, and if they are going to make this playoff push that they're trying to make, she's going to be a big part of it. Keyano, as we mentioned, they have a chance if they win this game. They could get up to as much as third with some wins going their way, but right now down to the SAIT Trojans.
Yeah, no doubt. Even though both teams only have 7 wins on the season, plenty of stakes here for both squads. Winning implications, playoff implications abound here tonight.
Nice fake and then finished there by Brooke Baker. As you mentioned, yeah, implications for both sides right now. Inside Twin, can't get it to go. Ball's going to go out of bounds.
Man, I tell you, great defense there from Essie Pryor. It's good positioning there by Twin, but even Pryor on her back made sure that she felt her a little bit and made the shot uncomfortable, resulting in a miss and a turnover as well.
So 4 minutes left here at the bubble right now. Essie Pryor gets it back out to Stagel. She whips it across, finding Cameron. Cameron back to Stagel. And can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Twin comes up with it. She's in a jump ball scenario, though.
Tell you what, come on, Josh. Like I said, they got the height advantage inside, but if you bring that ball down low, someone's liable to get some hands in there that time. Hannah Cameron making sure to poke it.
Tucker, who had a very quick rest, back in the game. (21-14) right now, 3:40 left here in the quarter.
Look at this classic stack, baseline out of bounds. Let's see, first person to break.
Stagel gets it down to Essie Pryor. She pump fakes, trying to find some room, pass it back out to Stagel. Shot is up, knocked down, Brittany Vandermont.
There you go, that's what you call muscle memory, Josh. She was looking to shoot that thing before she got the ball locked, loaded. Less than a second later, Vandermont gets it up and knocks down her first basket of the game.
Tomchuk goes down low to Besic. Gets it inside to Kahn, but Essie Pryor gets in front and knocks it away, and then Stagel picks it up. And then Cameron can't get it to go. Now this is Tucker. Tucker sees Kahn ahead, gets it to Kahn. Kahn gets it back. Open look for three. Can't get that one to go down by Cadeau. And then bows out, and Tomchuk goes up, can't get it to go, and rebound by Baker.
There we go, Josh. The full court pressure right now from the Huskies. giving the SAIT Trojans fits, but let Brooke Baker tell it. Not an issue. Vandermont gets her second one to go, and that's going to cause Coach Vigilance to bring the girls in right there. And how about those SAIT Trojans, Josh? Little 11-point stretch, starting to put things together, all on the back of the defense inside.
Yeah, the defense, as you mentioned, Jay, has been absolutely huge. By the way, it's 25-14. You're watching ACAC basketball on ACAC TV. 9 steals right now by the SAIT Trojans. 6 points off of those turnovers, so that's something I'm sure Howie Leon and Alicia Tan are going to say, got to clean that up a little bit, got to get more points off of those turnovers.
You sure do, but you're creating the turnovers, which is good, and even the times you're not necessarily getting the steal, it's tough inside, Josh. Yeah. We talked about the height advantage off top. Right now, Keyano not exploiting that. They're getting the ball, turning around, getting 2-3 white jerseys in their face. Perfect job right here by Coach Howie Long, making sure that interior defense is a priority tonight.
And neither team really shooting that much right now. Keyano just 1 trip to the free throw line, SAIT 2, 1 being that technical foul. But both teams playing pretty clean so far. Not a lot of fouls between these two teams. 5 on Keyano and just 3 on SAIT.
Yeah, quick pace too, Josh. You see the ball going back and forth right now. Both teams are trying to beat themselves basically on the track meet, and that's what you like to see. That's a battle of attrition. Who's got the conditioning up? We're going to find out as this game trudges on here into the second half soon enough.
We just had the Keyano's men's team enter the building, and we have that game coming for you right here on ACAC TV at 8 o'clock. It's been probably the biggest rival in the ACAC over the last handful of years.
Oh, Josh, you ain't lying. It's the Huskies, it's the Trojans here at 8 p.m. The men's team always brings out the best in both squads, and you know tonight will be another classic.
Nice take there. You love to see that. You come out of the timeout and you get a bucket.
Yeah, ATO right there, and that's Coach Vigilance doing his thing, making sure he's got the leaker up to finish. That's a good job by Cadeau doing just that.
How's about a give and go after the Cadeau bucket and S.E. Pryor finishing?
Tell you what, Josh, SEP is showing me something here today. How about her work specifically on the offensive end, making sure to continually dive and crash the basket, and she's getting rewarded for that action as well.
Cadeau tried to come back. Baker gets the rebound. We got 2 minutes left here in the second. Some full court press action right now from the Huskies. Baker stops, pops, can't get the 3 to go. Fight for the rebound. Who wants it? It's S.E. Pryor. Gets it back to Baker. Baker in the lane, gets denied down low by Besic. Goes up again. Besic this time will pick up a foul.
There it is, Josh. Besic finally showing her prowess inside. Blocking the first attempt, unfortunately. The second one, a little bit too much body, and that's going to send Brooke Baker to the line for the first time here tonight.
So Baker will head to the line. Multiple subs coming in for both sides. And near wall will check back in. Twin is back in the game for the SAIT Trojans. And Casey Garreau is also back in for Keyano. Baker at the line. Can't get that one to go. Baker came in as a 76% free throw shooter, averaging 22 points a game this year.
Yeah, Josh, and 76, I think, as far as I know, that's a season low for her. She's
Yeah.
averaging 88 upwards over the
has been.
season, so she's able to get that one to go finally. We'll see if that kind of turns her tides a little bit with the free throws. Seem to be struggling here late in the season.
Trying to look down low for Twin. She's double teamed. Nice take in the lane, and Cadeau picks up the travel there, and the ball will go back to the SAIT Trojans.
Right off the bench and affecting the game defensively. Look at the near wall, Josh, again with the interior defense. Staying vertical, making sure no foul gets called, creating that travel.
I don't want to put any, we'll get back to that point in a second as it's stolen away right there. Tomchuk looking like she's on a mission, but guess who's there?
Come on, Josh. Employee number 10, a near wall once again, popping that thing loose. If you're Keyano, you've got to kind of evolve your offensive game here. Putting the ball out in front of him is not working for you right now.
And Howie Leon, he wasn't happy with just deflecting. He wanted that ball back.
As he should. That's what the coach wants. No pokes, no pops. We want that possession. We need every single one. Look at the near wall, battling down low.
I was going to say beforehand, before the last steal there, no disrespect to Anir, great defender, but this is maybe the best defensive game I've seen of this season so far for Anir.
Easily, Josh. She's engaged defensively, holding down the paint like she's a big-time center, Josh. She's playing that way, popping balls loose, creating turnovers. Look at Hannah Cameron, man. See, that thing is it's contagious, Josh. Yeah. Interior defense. Look at Anir, man, battling.
Anir trying to go, and then you mentioned Hannah Cameron coming in. I haven't seen that out of Hannah Cameron either before.
Come on, Josh. I just said it. It's contagious. Everyone is going to work right now.
Macy Mulholland will check back in for the SAIT Trojans. And DeWolf will also check in. 4 seconds of the shot clock for the Huskies. Gets it inside. Beautiful drop of a dime. And Garreau able to finish.
Yeah, good looking cut and even better passes. cutting to the basket. Tucker finds Garreau for that easy two. That's a good baseline out of bounds play right there.
Under a minute here. Twin try to steal it away, but Near gets it back, and then there's a foul.
See, you can't help but feel that Twin kind of takes it personal. She's getting all these ball pop loose from a Near, constantly fronting. She tries to do the same on the other end. Now, how do you combat that if you're SAIT? Over the top, baby. Over the top. You know Twin's going to try to front. Throw that thing over the top. You'll have yourself an easy two.
Kristen Reed checks back in the game. Macy Mulholland was thinking three. Down low, and Tucker gets in the lane, steals it away. Outlet pass ahead. Tucker in transition, finishes.
Yeah, it's a good job right there as Kaylin Tucker pops that thing loose up top and is able to get a transition bucket as well. Behind the great defense is easy offense right now, and we'll see if Keyano can put a couple together.
Mid-range J, a near wall. Put that in the Louvre for that jump shot.
Come on, Josh. She's got a mid-range midi. We know she's got elite midi presence right there and just showing you exactly what happens when you leave her open. It's a guaranteed two.
Game and shot clock are more or less identical as they go down to Twin. She's triple teamed and gets it to go.
Yeah, now you see why Near Wall's been fronting all game long. Height advantage, size advantage, Twin. If she gets down low, Josh is able to get her back to the basket and go to work. Easy two.
4 seconds left here. 22 for Keyano, trying to add some more as they trail with SAIT with 30. Tucker can't get it at the buzzer there, so we go into half right now. SAIT 30, Keyano 22. Keyano led by 12 from Caitlin Tucker. SAIT tied with 6 for their leaders with a near wall and SC Pryor. You're watching ACAC Basketball on ACAC TV. We head to the half. What it is, what it do. Welcome back to the bubble. Jermaine, JC Cummins, joining myself, Joshua Arbuthnot, and Jay. Man, that was a different SAIT Trojans team that we have seen all year. Defensive intensity, and as I say that, stolen there by Keyano.
No doubt, Josh. Well, what happened just now doesn't negate what happened in the first quarter. You see, great take there by Khan. Engaged, locked in on a string defensively. Josh, like you talked about it, the intensity inside is otherworldly right now. Where was this? This is something they've got to continue, Josh. But before you look forward before today's game, it continues here today. Keyano's not going to roll over.
Nice take there by Tucker. Gets it to go. Tucker knocks it down.
There you go. Come on. That's a quick 4-0 run right out of the timeout, or sort of the halftime break, Josh. Right back into it, down by 4. There goes Tucker going to work.
And you can see right now that Keyano's obviously picked up their defensive intensity, the way they're talking to each other. 3 ball, can't go down, and neither one of these teams are shooting the 3 really good right now. Keyano 0 for 10, and SAIT 1 of 8.
Yeah, this is a game that's definitely going to be won and lost in the trenches, Josh. No sharpshooters here tonight. It's all about battling inside, old school style.
That first half was only about half an hour. We flew by.
Absolutely it did, Josh. That thing went by quick. That's what happens when you got 2 elite teams balling out, not fouling, refs letting the girls play too, which is what we want to see. We want to see some hoop action, and we definitely got that in the first half.
So 30-26 right now. And traveling on Tomchuk. Ball go back to the women of Troy.
Yeah, quick little show there from Meg Stagel. Interrupts the step there of Tomchuk. Nowhere to go. Got to drag that pivot foot. Turnover, SAIT Trojans.
Stagel guarded by Tucker. Gets it inside. Try to get it to Pryor. Pryor then tried to force it in, but much different Keyano team than we saw in the first half, especially their hands being way busier on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and they've been learning, Josh, what happened to them in the first half. So much fronting defensively on the blocks. They were getting burned by that. Right now they're kind of turning the tables a little bit. Said, let's us start fronting inside and see if we go to work, create some miscues and, miss some T's, dot some I's, and just like that, quick turnover, Josh. Here come the Keyano's Huskies.
Yeah, the near wall tried to look inside to find SC Pryor, but couldn't connect to her on that one. Now going down with some effort there was Tomchuk, but takes too many steps and the ball goes back to the SAIT Trojans.
Tell you what, Meg Stagel just has a feel, Josh. She just knows when to get in and interrupt that forward motion to the basket, once again creating a travel on Tomchuk's path.
Stagel passes it ahead, finds Baker. Baker going around, steps on the line, She tried to stay in bounds there and find a near wall in the pass, but can't stay in bounds.
And you talked about it here to start out the third. Josh Keyano was on another level defensively. You knew Dwayne Vigilance was going to be vigilant about making sure to get across the fact that they need to tighten up defensively. So far in the third quarter, Huskies doing just that.
Now we've seen the Trojans at times come off a little bit slow out of the half. And we know this Keyano team, they can score in bunches. Big game for them, as we mentioned, trying to get as high as third after this week. Bessick, guarded by Pryor. Good defense there, but a little bit too good as contact made there by Pryor for the foul.
Almost there. S.E. Pryor playing perfect defense right up until the very end when she had that downward swing in motion. Said it before, if an official sees that, even if you get ball, they're liable to blow the whistle. Got to stay vertical. 12-6. Keep those hands out of the path.
It's the first team personal foul of the third on SAIT, and Bessick can't get that one to go down. Comes in as actually the best free throw shooter on this team, 85%.
Yeah, rare miss there from Bessick, Josh. And what's rarer than one miss? Two of them. Maybe it's the bubble.
Shooting 29 of 34.
Oof, tell you. Right up until tonight. Step in the bubble, though. It'll change that sight line a little bit and got to adjust.
Double team on Baker.
Good looking double right there. Look at that.
And we haven't talked too much about it, but the defense on Baker has been phenomenal. There's the first team foul on Keyano, but only 3 points right now for Britt Baker, who comes in averaging 22 points a game.
Yeah, you're talking about an elite scorer here in the ACAC, Josh, and no one more aware of that than the Keyano Huskies. They have come in today and made sure to highlight the fact that they've got to keep Baker out of the score chart. Done it so far, like you said, to the tune of only 3 points, but so far her teammates picking it up for her here in the second half.
That was the third team foul on Tomchuk, so she'll go to the bench for a little bit here. Shot clock is winding down. Here's Baker, pump fake. Jumper no good, and Baker struggles in this one. Continue. Cross court, Baker mid-range jumper. Can't get that one to go. Rebound by Tucker. More defense against Keyano, and then Tucker gets out. Outlet pass ahead for Garreau. And then stolen away as Brooke Baker comes in the lane.
There goes Brooke Baker patrolling like she does, Josh, getting in the passing lane, popping that thing loose. Once again, getting another steal added to that oh-so-impressive total.
Ball's tipped around. Right now, defense showing on both sides of the ball for both teams. Easy layup right there for Tucker, and Tucker now is 16.
Gotta say, Josh, like what I'm seeing here from Keyano here in the third quarter, slowly battling back, and it starts on this end of the floor. The defensive tendencies now are turning into good things on the offensive side as well.
There's a double team. And the ball is going to stay with SAIT. 2 subs getting ready to come in for the Trojans here.
Yeah, things just not as easy right now offensively for the SAIT Trojans. Josh, in that first quarter, they got whatever they wanted, pulling up from middies, getting to the basket, taking their time. Keyano's flipped the switch defensively. Now it's on the SAIT Trojans to answer that call and see if they can battle this out.
And Macy Mulholland will get that to go as it's a long 2.
Mid-range Macy going to work, Josh. There she goes. She give her a wide open look. She's liable to snap that net, and she does that just there.
SAIT won't have a Nearwell or Brooke Baker. They're 2 leading scorers on the floor. So we'll see how the defense stands up and who offensively will be able to step up. Macy showing that she can right there. Inside Bessick, and there's that dog. Ava Curl.
Most definitely, Josh. She says, don't worry about it in here and don't worry about it, Brooke. I got you inside.
And then gets the pass inside, finding Macy Mulholland.
She's got the scopes out, facilitating Josh, popping it loose down low on one end, finding Macy on the other end. That's what you call a +2.
Beautiful bucket right there by the 2. Keyano trying to answer back. Inside to Bessick. Bessick gets it to go. Nice pass inside, and then Bessick finishing.
Unbelievable recognition there, seeing that there was no help behind right there. Nowhere for to go for S.E. Pryor. Easy 2 for Bessick.
Tight one here in the bubble. 34-30. Inside, down low, and another beautiful pass from Ava Curl.
Tell you what, Ava Curl, she's on a swivel right now, Josh, looking for cutters. That time is able to find the cutting player down low, Josh. 2 straight possessions with assists for Ava Curl. Look at her now. Fingerprints all over the game.
And that's 6 points now for Vandemont. Defense picking up again. Godot, guarded by Stagel. Shot clock winding down. Pass to back, trying to find their first 3. And what a time to find it. Knocking down the 3 there is Casey Garreau.
Yeah, that's big time right there. Like you said, Josh, timely 3 to keep the lead. Only 4-3 for the SAIT Trojans. Keyano's needed that, and Garreau answered the call.
And ball will stay with the SAIT Trojans, but this is the closest that Keyano's got in some times. They pushed it to within 3, actually about 10 minutes ago, about later in the second quarter, and the SAIT then pushed it all the way back. You talked about that 11-0 run that they had. See what happens this time.
Yeah, Josh, like I said, playing well out of the halftime break are the Keyano Huskies, and they're continuing that right here. SAIT Trojans got to answer the call.
Mulholland can't get it. Rebound by Pryor. And then inside, Vandemont can't get it to go. Twin with some solid defense down in the paint.
Yeah, being tall like she should be right there. Twin going straight up, raiding that miss. Good job pulling down the rebound as well. Let's see if they can make it pay on this end.
Open look for the three. That one is going to get overshot, but they're able to get to the rebound right there as Reed gets it. Bounce pass inside, stolen away. Stagel gets it, but Pryor did a good chunk of the work there to get it. Pass to head to Vandemont. Vandemont needing a cut from Pryor, passes it back to Stagel. Finds Macy Mulholland. Inside to Vandemont. She's trying to keep control of the ball and then passes it away as Godot gets the steal. She's got Tucker on her right. Fakes it off, goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound by Vandemont. Here's Mulholland. Passes it ahead to Ava Curl. Back to Mulholland. Give and go is the way the Trojans go.
3-on-2, 2-on-1, right back, Josh, like they drew it up in practice. How about that transition basket? A timely one as well, as the Trojans desperately needed that.
Ava Curl has really added some pace and defensive presence in this game. Twin goes inside. Easy foul right there for the officials as S.C. Pryor will pick up the foul.
Yeah, and that's something you want to see here from Keyano as well. They've got to exploit that. Like we said, both Wall and Baker off the floor right now. Twin got that size advantage inside. If he can get the right angle, get the entry pass right in the pocket, she can go to work off the block all night long.
Now, we've seen Twin do some great work so far in this one. Just 2 points for her, but it doesn't feel like that, Jay.
No, she's affected the game so much more than just scoring, Josh. Like we've said, she's barely sat in this game for a reason. It's been tough. And honestly, those 2 points, you've got to tip your hat to that SAIT defense because they're the ones who are creating those misses inside in the first half.
Yeah, her and Bessick both really being held at bay right now. Both bigs on this team were so good in the post. Just 4 points between both of them. Passed ahead to Mulholland.
Yeah, a perfect, great look from Libert.
And then nice tray right there as Macy Mulholland knocks it down.
Triangle, Josh, obtuse and acute angles abound as that's a perfect pass there from Libert, finding the wide open Macy Mulholland, who sets up shop short porch and buries that thing from range.
And then stolen away. Here's Macy, who's been a little bit of a burner. Looks back. Good IQ there from Macy. Gets it inside. Denied. Good job by Twin.
Yeah, there she goes, Josh. That's why you never give on to play defensively, especially when you're the anchor inside as Twin gets back for that chase down block.
And a foul coming. And it's going to be against Ava Curl. It's the third team foul now on SAIT. Subs getting ready to come back in as Bessick will check back in to the game. And Kahn will check back in. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Almost stolen away there, and Stagel.
Ooh, big brain.
Tried to do what she could there. Smart, as you were mentioning there, Jay, but it still stays Huskies ball.
Yeah, unfortunately for Meg Stagel, that LeBron 21 was out of bounds, but she had the right idea. She popped that off the defender.
Again, trying to look down low for Twin. Bessick pass it back out to Tucker. Tucker posting up, going around, gets denied down low by Macy Mulholland. And then I believe a foul as the shot clock was about to wind down. It'll be the fourth team foul on SAIT.
And it is. Well, we see Josh Kaylin Tucker trying everything right now to kind of get something going inside. And when it's not working for you, create some contact, get to the line, stop that clock, and climb back in 1 point at a time.
Tucker 16 points so far in this one. Gets that one to go. She's averaging 18, so one more here. She'll meet her average this season and shooting 75.9. So let's just say 76% free throw shooter this season.
Oh, so generous, Josh. Look at you rounding up.
Give her the .1. 41 to 36. Double team right there. Stay SAIT ball.
Yeah, now that's something that SAIT's got to work on, Josh. We've seen it all half long. That trap is coming out and being airtight as soon as SAIT gets into the front court. Someone's got to come there for relief and make sure to give themselves a wide open angle to get that pass.
And now we'll see how Keyano can hit. They've only been able to really make it a one-possession game. SAIT has always came back. Keyano's never led in this game so far, and we have 2 minutes left here in the third. Going down low to Twin. Twin goes up. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Who wants it? Right now it's Stagel, but there's a jump ball, and that will go to the Trojans.
That was a rare entry pass that got through on that one, and a chance for Twin to go to work. But Libert holding their own inside, being a block between the ball and the hoop like you're supposed to do on the block. It's a good job out of her.
Pass inside there was tipped away by Twin, and now Tucker will bring it down. 1:35 left here in the third. Keyano trying to get it to a one-possession game again. Tucker. She's fouled. She's been doing that the last few possessions. She's put her head down, throws it up, and sees she can get fouled, and that puts them into the bonus as well. That's 5 team fouls on SAIT, just 1 right now.
Yeah, spotlight time, Josh. This is when the biggest stars come to show up right now. Her team has been scuffling all game long. Like you mentioned, haven't been able to get the lead yet. It's time for her to really, like you said, put that head down, create some contact, get to the line, and show you if you can capitalize there.
That was the third personal foul, on Ava Curl. So keep an eye on that with Ava Curl. As we talked about earlier, Tomchuk has those 3 fouls, and we haven't seen a return in the third for Keyano. Close one here in the bubble, 41-37. Stagel, pass it down to Baker, gets it back. Stagel for 3, no good. The ball will go back to the Huskies with 1:14 left here in the third.
Well, I would say, despite the late rotation on that zone defense, Meg Stagel not able to knock down that 3. And again, another chance here for the Keyano Huskies to get back into the graces here a little bit. Like you said, Josh, only a minute left. Plenty of time to build some good tendencies going forward.
Keyano winning this quarter, 15-11.
Yep, gonna call her on that one right there. Is Basic cutting to the basket, got that jersey held up, and now we're in the bonus. She's gonna find herself at the line for 2 uncontested shots.
And fouls are starting to add up now for SAIT in this one. That's Macy Mulholland now with 3 as well. So Ava has 3, Macy has 3. And we're gonna bring up the star of the last game right now, Vanessa Cormier, who I mentioned had a season high, and see what she can add offensively. Bessick can't get it to go, so stays a 3-point lead with 1 minute left here in the third. Passed ahead, finding Baker, who's been very quiet, just 3 points for her. Lanier's double team, passes it inside. Libert can't get it to go. Tried to get her own rebound. And Tucker comes out with it. 2-for-1 opportunity here for the Huskies. Reed can't get it to go. Twin underneath. Good position by Twin, but she can't get it to go. You can't ask for a better position right there than what Twin had.
No, that thing popped right into her hands, Josh. She was right in the space where she needed to be. Unfortunately, like you said, missed that second chance opportunity, but got 14 seconds on the gamer, on the shot clock, 32 on the game. Plenty to look here. We'll see if they can get it going.
3-point, no good. Rebound by Baker. Pushes it off, finds Cormier. Cormier inside, finds Stagel. Stagel back to Cormier. Mid-range J, no good. Tipped out. What a hustle play right there by Libert.
Come on, Josh, not giving up on the play, staying with it.
A near fadeaway J, no good. Twin gets the rebound. There's 6 seconds left. Tucker's got to push it. Tucker's pushing it down. Here comes Tucker as time winds down, and Tucker can't get it to go. And we head to the fourth quarter with an exciting one on our hands. Right now, it's SAIT 41, Keyano 38. You're watching ACAC Basketball on ACAC TV.
with possession as well.
That one comes up short, and it seems like every time they get within 3, they can't get over that hump.
Yeah, 3 seems to be the magic number thus far, Josh, but it's up to the SAIT Trojans to make the Keyano Huskies pay on this side of the floor.
Pass down low, and the ball is traveled there by Essie Pryor as Keyano will come back here. Tomchuk back in the game. I talked about she has those 3 fouls. No points for her, but again, another player on this Huskies team that, points aren't really telling the story. She's done so many little things. Yeah, offensive starter, Josh. Couple of steals to her total as well. Really going to work here today, and like you said, we'll see if she kind of calms down with 3 fouls on her ledger. 11 seconds left here for the Huskies as the ball will be inbounded by them. Ball's inside, fight for the rebound. Up, and Tucker can't get that one to go. Now away comes a near wall. Gets it inside, and Stagel can't bring it in. It was a nice pass. And then Essie Pryor walks in off the dime from Baker.
There's a little bit of that IQ right there, Josh. Brooke Baker could have taken a contested shot. No. Sees that SEP is down low for the uncontested 2. Finds her, easy basket. Another assist here tonight on the game for Brooke Baker.
Here's Tomchuk going to the bucket and knocks it in, and Emma Tomchuk finds her first field goal of the game. Yeah, one basket at the hoop deserves another as Tomchuk finally gets into the scoring ledger with a good move and gets to the basket and finishes with the righty. Stagel tried to get it inside there to Baker, but can't connect. Kahn gets the ball back. Baker tried to get a steal there. To the hole. Kahn walks in, can't get it to go, and they still can't get over that 3-point mark.
No doubt, that's tough. That was on a platter right there for Kahn. Unfortunately, she just went a little bit right. See if Brooke Baker makes her pay.
Baker can't get it to go. Baker has had pretty much double digits in every game this year. Just 3 points right now for her, as we talked about. 2 minutes have passed by. Neither team has really budged so far. 2-2 so far in this fourth quarter as the near wall brings it up. Tries to dish it off to Baker. Tucker bringing it up. She's got Tomchuk on the left. Bounce pass to Tomchuk.
Wow.
Tomchuk throws up a Hail Mary.
Cormier. Perfect. You see how she slid in there, Josh? Stood up straight. Make sure to keep the hands flanked so there's no foul call. Cormier, that's exactly how you defend a 2-on-1 right there.
She'll go to the bench now, but absolutely huge job there by Vanessa Cormier. Ava Curl back in, Vandeman in. Remember, Ava Curl has those 3 fouls in her own right.
Help Emma! Help Emma! Yep, chase Emma! Yep. That's right. Yep.
And some miscommunication there will give the ball back to the Huskies.
Yeah, just some cross signals right there. I don't think Brooke Baker was looking for that pass back. Stagel served it up. Now it's a huge opportunity right now. Like you said, haven't been able to get over to that 3-point barrage. We're going to see if the Keyano Huskies can finally do that here on this possession.
We go down low. Tomchuk fighting, passes it out. 3 ball by Garreau. Can't get it to go. She has the lone 3 so far for this team. And that one not going to go down by Godot. Baker on a mission, driving, finishing.
That's right. She was decided, Josh. As soon as she got the ball on this end, you start putting her head down east to west, easy 2. Here comes Brooke Baker now, finally answering the call.
5 points for Baker, 5-point lead for SAIT. Tucker trying to find some room. Goes for the tray. Tucker can't get it. Rebound by Baker. Baker blows by. Goes to the hole, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line. How about adding the Jets right there for Brooke Baker? 76% free throw shooter.
Come on, Josh. Up 5, 6:42 left. Big time game. Brooke Baker knows now it's time offensively to her to come in her own, and she's doing just that with the 2 on the last possession. Create some contact on this one. Now, once again, at the line here to try to add 2 more. The ACAC's best, showing you how she gets there, Josh, and that is big brain plays.
She's done that in the last 2 and gets that one to go and widens the lead right now. Keyano keeps on pushing, but SAIT will not break just yet. Ball is batted around and rebound by Twin. If you're a SAIT Trojans fan right now, too, Ambrose is tied in their game. Can't worry about results right now. You just got to win this game.
Yeah, most definitely. There goes Tomchuk, Josh. Like you said, had those 3 fouls. has also decided to take things upon herself offensively here. And also, just like Brooke Baker, last couple possessions going to the basket, creating that contact.
Tomchuk will go to the line. Comes in as a 63% free throw shooter. Gets that one to go down. Check around some of the things to watch around the league. Like he talked about, NWP and Ambrose are tied right now at 33 around the league. Concordia is beating Medicine Hat right now, so that's a result that Keyano is keeping an eye on as the ball goes out right now. And Augustana is winning, so the two teams that Keyano don't want to win are winning, and right now Ambrose is tied.
There it is, Josh, and they're doing their thing here as Ambrose continuing to stuff those passing lanes. Passes that we're getting through on the first half here for the SAIT Trojans, not going down here in the second half.
There's a fight for the ball, jump ball. Possession will stay down low with SAIT. 4 minutes have almost passed here in the fourth, and a 4-point lead for the women of Troy. Teams have all their timeouts too. Ball's in and Twin gets it.
How about Tucker, Josh, on the inbound, popping that thing loose.
Tucker hasn't scored for a while. I'm sure she'd like to find a bucket here. Trying to find some room, gets it to go. What a take there by Tucker.
Yeah, elite layup package, Josh. Perfect spin on the basketball, slight touch off the glass, and falls right in for another two. It's a lefty finish.
Ava Curl drops a dime, nice! Denial right there by Godot.
Yeah, that's why you never give up on the play. A little chase down there from Godot. Guaranteed two from Vandermont, erased by Godot.
Kahn comes back in for Keyano. Macy Mulholland and a near wall for the SAIT Trojans. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Almost halfway through the fourth here.
Man, Josh, we talked about it off top. It was going to be a classic, and with 5:51 left in this game, I am pretty sure we can go ahead and call this one yet another classic between SAIT and Keyano.
It's another classic right now. We've talked so much about the men's matchup, but never really the women's one. But it's ever since you've been able to open the South and the North again and have these two teams face each other, that's always circled between Keyano and SAIT.
Yeah, most definitely. And rivalries permeate, Josh. It may have started with the men, but they go to the same school. They're in the same practice. They're in the same gym. They know what it means when it comes to SAIT and Keyano. And you're obviously seeing that here today as both of these teams kind of dug deep and give you something a little extra here tonight.
Near gets it back to Stagel. Here's Baker, sees the clock. Gets it inside to a near wall, guarded by Twin. Fadeaway Jay, can't get it to go. Here's Tucker bringing it up. They've got it within two, trying to tie it up for the first time, and then stolen away by Stagel.
How about Meg Stagel, the presence of mind to get on the floor, secure that basketball, and quickly get it up and out, and the SAIT Trojans are off running.
Stolen away, passed ahead, and then Stagel immediately steals it away.
That's 2 steals in 10 seconds. Meg Stagel is on one. Got to watch out for her.
And a near wall knocks it down, and that'll be a timeout for the Huskies. They trail right now by 4. You're watching ACAC basketball on ACAC TV. And a tight one here at the bubble, Jermaine.
Yeah, you knew it was going to be, Josh, and sure enough, throughout almost an entire game, an entire 40 minutes, through 35 minutes, both these squads battling back and forth, neck and neck, going up and down, Josh, showing you how evenly matched up they truly are, not only with all 7 wins on the season, but showing you here in front of us here tonight.
Yeah, it's very even right now. If you look at some of the key stats in this one right now, SAIT shooting 33%, Keyano 44%. The one that I'm sure Keyano wants to change around right now, we talked about it coming in, though. SAIT comes in shooting 25% from downtown, so a little bit under what they normally do. Huskies came in at 19. Right now they're 1 of 16, shooting 6% from downtown.
Yeah, neither of these teams going to be mistaken for sharpshooters, Josh. This thing is going to be won and lost in the trenches, in the painted area here tonight. Both these teams battling inside. You knew it was going to be rough. It was going to be gritty, and sure enough, it has been just that.
The one thing you can give the Huskies credit for, they've been able to get to the line now. 9 of 14, 63%. Trojans just 4 of 7 so far, and we've seen that more specifically from Tucker and Tomchuk recently.
Yeah, and that started more or less, Josh, in the second half. They've decided to put their head down, create that contact, get to the line. Not only are you stopping that clock, but you're climbing back in, hanging around 1 point at a time. Look for them to kind of continue that method of madness here with the last 5 minutes.
So here we go now. Out of that timeout, 2 timeouts still for the Huskies. SAIT hasn't used a timeout all game.
Tell you.
5 minutes left here in the fourth. They go down low, find Twin, and beautiful dime inside and beautiful call for a play out of the timeout.
Yeah, perfect seal as Jalen Twin makes sure keep Libert on her hip. No way Libert to get over. Perfect pass. Finished off by Twin as well.
A near wall, leaner in the lane and finishes.
You better find her, Josh. You can't let a near wall get to about 15 untouched. She's going to get that raindrop up, and more times than not, she's going to get it down as well.
4-point lead for SAIT again. Tucker can't get it to go. Libert gets the rebound. SAIT doesn't have to rush it. They obviously want to get over the court right now, but they can take a little bit of their time. And Macy says, nah, forget all that. I'm knocking down this mid-range J.
A little bit of Mace in your face, Josh. That one is big time. And she gets hot off the bench, gets to about 10, her spot on the floor, and buries another mid-range jumper.
Tucker. Kahn looking down low for Twin. Twin posting up against Libert. Can't get it to go.
Didn't get that one to go, Josh, but Libert is going to have to battle a little bit more to prevent that entry pass from getting in. Right now it's too easy as Twin on 2 consecutive possessions has had a good look at the front of the rim.
Nice crossover. Gets it back. Here's Macy Mulholland driving up. Can't get it to go. And Garreau gets the rebound. Pass it ahead to Tucker. 3:40 left here in the fourth. Whipped across. Big three. Can't go down. Hits front side iron there as Danica Cadeau tried to knock it in. As Tom Chuck and Bessick check back in for the Huskies. S.C. Pryor will check back in for SAIT, but SAIT uses their first timeout and have 2 left as it's 3:32, 52-46, SAIT up. You're watching ACAC basketball on ACAC TV. And a tight one here. We talked about how big this game would mean for the SAIT Trojans. Again, looking at the out-of-town scoreboard right now, SAIT has their eyes on their cross-city rival right now in the Ambrose Lions right now, winning by 5. If Ambrose wins, that pretty much dashes SAIT's playoff push.
And it does, Josh, but all you can do is take care of what's in front of you. That's here tonight. See if you can get that win, and you just hope and pray that things go your way over there at Ambrose.
Ambrose, I got to say really quickly just on the side, Ambrose really has been picking up their game. Over the last, they've really seemed to have come together since the break.
Yeah, sometimes, Josh, it takes a little bit of time. Sometimes it takes some L's for you to build that camaraderie with each other and start to slowly build one win on top of another. And like you said, just in time, it seems like the Ambrose Lions have maybe, just maybe, turned that quarter here with the playoffs in sight.
SAIT not concerning themselves with that right now, trying to get this dub as we talked about with Keyano. The results they're watching right now are Augustana and Concordia, and both of those teams are winning right now. So both these teams trying to play for their playoff lives right now. SAIT has a much harder task into the playoffs, but right now it was a 3-step process for SAIT. The first process was winning, and they'll wait and see what happens with Ambrose. Right now, they're winning. Here is a tray, baby! Brooke Baker.
Rookie B stepping into it. ATO. Howie Long giving you his first look of an out-of-timeout play. Draws that thing up from Rookie B, and she makes him look like a genius, knocking down that triple.
SAIT leads by 9 for a brief second before Tucker says, nah, I'm not done yet.
Nah, never rolling over, Josh. Keyano is always going to be barking, specifically Kaylin Tucker getting to work again with that lucky left.
3 minutes left here in the fourth. Baker, 9 points now. Cross court finds Mulholland. Kahn tried to get in there, and a little bit too aggressively, she picks up a foul.
And that's another good-looking trap there from the Keyano Huskies, almost creating a turnover. That trap right now is really working wonders for the Huskies defense when it comes to the 3-quarter court. SAIT, like I said, got to do a better job of showing, being open to the ball handler so you can get that open lane.
Go down low, pass it back. Baker finds S.C. Pryor, and a foul right there against SAIT. That'll be their second personal. Be Baker's second as well.
Yeah, Kaylin Tucker sliding up under, making sure to be on par with Brooke Baker, taking that charge and getting her team yet another possession here late in the game, Josh. I don't think she's come off all half long as Kaylin Tucker starting to labor a little bit. You can see it, but this is when the grades come up, Josh. We'll see what she's got in the cot.
A big possession here for Tucker and the Huskies. She doesn't get it to go, but she stops the clock and gets a shot, but she wanted that 3-point play.
She did, Josh, but there she goes. You saw as everyone cleared the tees, one finger up. That was an ISO play for Tucker. Create some contact, get to the line once again, see if she can stack on 1 point at a time.
Third team foul on SAIT. That'll be the fourth on Macy Mulholland. 15 for Macy in this one. Tucker can't get that one to go. 23 points for her, but she really wanted that 24th.
Sure did. That was a timely one, Josh. A second opportunity here for Tucker to get that one to go. See if she's got the stroke.
And can't get it to go, so rare miss there from Tucker, who comes in shooting 76%. But they're going to get a little bit of a break as the ball is going to go right back to them.
Yeah, one thing that's remained consistent throughout this entire game, Josh, that half-court trap has worked wonders for the Keyano defense. Countless turnovers from that. That's just one more to add to that total.
Tucker inside to Besic. Besic gets it ripped out of her hands there by Stagel. They got to get it over. Macy just throws it over. Anir saves our lives as she makes sure the ball doesn't hit the broadcast desk.
Right, she does.
Right now, trying to get the ball out. Inbound right here for the Huskies, right in our grill. Passed out for Emma Tomchuk. Tomchuk, nice take to the hole, but can't finish it. Nice tip pass ahead by near wall. Here comes Baker in transition. Dishes it off at the last second, but Kahn got her hand on it, so it will stay SAIT ball.
Yeah, no give up there. That's why you hustle back. That's a great job there by Casey Garreau getting back, popping that thing loose. 19 now on the shot for the SAIT Trojans. One thing that is very evident, Josh, defense. Definitely the name of the game here tonight.
Baker, 19 seconds as I mentioned, inbounds it to Pryor, gets it right back to Baker. Baker, three, no good. Rebound by Essie Pryor. She goes up. She can't get it to go. Kahn gets the rebound. Big possession here for the Huskies. Need a bucket. But Baker's not making it easy, hounding them all the way. Ball's in Tucker's hand. Where Keyano, watch. She gives a little shimmy. Goes up strong, and how's about a near wall? But then Besic stays, gets the rebound, and puts it in.
Well, the rotation's got to be on time, Josh. Amazing job by a near wall. Someone's got to make sure to cover her, though.
Pryor tried to find Baker. Baker didn't like it, comes back out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Stagel tried to get it inside to find Macy Mulholland. Ball back to the Huskies. 1:09 left here in the fourth.
Signals crossed in the paint. Unbelievable job there from the Keyano defense. 5 points. Now we're going to see if Keyano can finally get a basket here on the offensive side, as they've kind of struggled in that department, minus the free throws.
Big possession right here for the Huskies. It feels like every last one in the last few minutes has been a big one, but this is another big one. Trying to get it to a one-possession game. Tomchuk to the basket, untouched, knocks it in.
Yes, got the quick first step job, used it right there, flashed that thing, finished with the righty in traffic as well. Unbelievable finish there by Tomchuk.
Tucker tried to get a steal there, and then a foul at the last second there. That'll be the fourth on Keyano.
Yeah, now you've talked about it historically. Sometimes the SAIT Trojans kind of cough the ball up with that lead, Josh. Now is a very important exercise in being able to hold on to that lead, hold on to the basketball. No reason to push things here right now. You're in control. You're in the driver's seat. Make them pay.
Gonna try to make him pay. Can't get that one to go down. Tomchuk with 4 fouls, by the way, but big time here. Pass it out. Tomchuk whips it inside, finds Tucker. Tucker can't get it to go, gets her. No. Look at she had the rebound. They don't need to foul because the shot clock and game clock are about 5 seconds difference. Macy Mulholland goes up, hook shot in the lane. Macy Mulholland knocks it in and makes it a 2-possession lead for the women of Troy. 17 points for Mulholland.
Crunch time bucket, Josh. Huge play as Mason Mulholland seemed to be almost a play that she almost lost. Kept herself calm, under control, finishes with the righty scoop. Big time now. Now, after the timeout, down 5. I'm so interested to see what Coach Vigilance has it cooked up for his girls here.
Yeah, I like the little shimmy there, too, from Macy. But, yeah, we'll see what Coach has here. This is their second last timeout. You have 19 seconds here, Jay. What are you calling up in that timeout?
I'll tell you what, Josh, I'm putting the ball in the hands of Kaylin Tucker. I'm going to trust her playmaking. At the same time, don't forget about Tomchuk. She's showing you she's come to play here late. Don't think that just because Tucker has the ball, it's going to be an ISO play. Look for Tucker to have the ball, maybe run the offense through her, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tomchuk gets a wide-open look and cuts to the basket as well.
Yeah, we talked about the struggles from 3 in this game, but Tomchuk shooting 28%, Godot shooting 28% herself. So even if you can kind of try to get them to bring that double team onto Tucker and then throw it out to find one of them for the quick 3 here, and all of a sudden you're right back in this game.
Most definitely. Pack that painted area, Josh. Make them hit a three. All night long, they've only hit one. Like you said, they're not a great three-point shooting coming in. Bring the defense in, anchor everyone in around the painted area, and make them beat you from 15 feet out.
And probably coach is saying, too, we can waste 10 seconds at the most right here. So you got to get in quick, get that shot up. Tomchuk will be the inbounder for the Huskies. Gets it in. It is Tomchuk. And she's fouled by Essie Pryor. It's only the second foul on SAIT. Third on Essie Pryor.
Yep, there it is. They decided to go with Tomchuk running through, who was able to draw that foul.
Gets it in. You can see Coach wanted them to shoot it right there.
Yeah, time is of the essence right now. Got to work quickly now. If you're Keyano, got to get a shot up quick.
12 seconds. Passed over.
It's got to go up.
And the defense right now from SAIT just hounding them. They stopped the clock, and they'll get a chance to go to the line, but not the shot that coaches wanted. He kept on saying, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it for the three, and I just don't think the defense was allowing the Keyano Huskies to get that opportunity.
Yeah, and that's a tough foul to do right there as well. That's definitely what you want to do here, Josh. Late in the game. Granted, you missed that one, so it does work out when you look at it, but still, you want to try to keep those hands out of the cookie jar and kind of let that last 7 seconds run out.
That one goes down. And a timeout by Howie Leone. Sure, he's just going to have a conversation here about being careful inbounding the ball. Obviously, they're going to come with a press to set a steal. I don't know if I would call the timeout there personally. Maybe you just want to get it in, but obviously, maybe better to set your sets and see what's going on.
Definitely, Josh. You have this win in hand. You want to make sure to get the girls in and everyone's on the same page here. Get that ball inbounded cleanly. You know the foul's coming. Hold on to it. You know Keyano's going to be going for the basketball. Hold on to that basketball. Expect the foul and see if you can get out of here with a dub.
So 5 seconds left here. 57-53 right now. Keyano also has 4 fouls, so they can foul really, really quickly to put SAIT to the free throw line. We said SAIT hasn't shot too much. They're shooting 57% from the free throw line in this one, and on the season, shooting 65%. So in the middle for shooting free throws this year for the women of Troy. SAIT, again, just going to try to be patient here, trying to get this ball in correctly.
Looks like they're getting a second added on as well, as they're going to be getting 6 seconds to finish this game out, which is plenty of time.
Baker will inbound. It's inside to a near wall, and she's immediately fouled by Tucker. That'll be Tucker's second. But it's more about how Anir shoots at the free throw line. She comes in shooting 72% from the free throw line, but she won't be shooting yet because they're a foul away, I believe. And now they get into Stagel. Another 3 seconds now come off the clock there, Jay.
Yeah, gotta like that if you're the SAIT Trojans, but if you're Keyano, got to get on your horse a little bit faster. Right now it's burned off a few seconds.
So Stagel will go to the line right now. 5 points for Megan Stagel.
Oh, you see her importance, Josh. We talk about Meg Stagel joining the team after that holiday break, being that floor general that they needed. And granted, you say 5 points, but she's had such a huge effect on this game and facilitating teammates and the great defense, good ball handling as well, making sure to hold on to the basketball. And definitely proven to be a good pickup.
If it goes in, Keyano will take a timeout. It doesn't. Tucker. Hail Mary. Can't get it to go, and it's a tough loss for the Keyano Huskies, one that they needed for their playoff hopes. They fall to 7-10, but a huge victory for the women of Troy as they now move to 8-11. Loving this W right now, and a big win for Coach Howie Leone.
Oh, my goodness, Josh. A gritty, tough win. This is not one that came easy to them. They had to work for 40 straight minutes to make sure to get that done. So not only did they get the win, Josh, they showed you a little something. They dug one out here and got the win. That's an unbelievable job here by the women of Troy.
And for the SAIT playoff hopes, right now it's in a positive side. They did get the win they need, and the Ambrose Lions are currently losing 41-40.
Yeah, scoreboard watching. Here we go. Inbounds now. You know they're going to get right to it and start watching what happens because they definitely took care of their end of the bargain getting out of here with the dub.
Players of the game really quickly, Jay.
Ooh, wow. If I'm going to start with the Keyano Huskies, I mean, it's an easy one. You're looking at Kaylin Tucker, if you ask me. Easy. Come on, Josh. She's one of the elite players in the entire ACAC. Did her thing once again here today.
23 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists.
Come on, light work. 1 rebound away from a double level. Light work.
Essie Pryor getting player of the game. 8 points for Essie and 7 rebounds on 4 and 9 shooting.
Absolutely, Josh. And not to mention so many minutes. She played a ton of minutes here. Important minutes as well. Did a good job doubling down low, being that interior force like she tends to be, Josh. She's a huge part of this win today and deserves that POG.
SAIT gets a huge win and keeps their playoff hopes alive as of now with the Ambrose Lions losing right now. Tough loss for the Keyano Huskies. That'll do it here for this women's broadcast here on the ACAC Network. Next, we have the rivalry. They met each other in the finals of the provincials in 2022. They met each other in the semifinals in 2023. Up next on ACAC TV, it's the Trojans. It's the Keyano Huskies. You're not going to want to miss it. We'll see you then.